All right, so this topic is how optimizing my LinkedIn profile brought me clients and how it can work for professionals and founders too. Put yourself there, whether you're an aspiring founder or you run a business, or LinkedIn should be able to work for you. So usually before I jump right into it, let me not assume. Is there anyone who this is their first time to join my webinars? Before I go further, is it your first time? Any first time? Or if it's your first time, anyone else? Priscilla, Cynthia, oh yeah. Oh, you guys, it's your first time. All right, so I'll do a quick intro. And now probably half of you are wenyeji, but I'll just do a quick introduction. Why should you listen to me? Why should you give me 1 hour of your time? I'm Sylvia. I am the co-founder of Boxless AI. If you follow me on social media, you've probably interacted with either of my posts. If not, this is my brief intro. I am born again. I am a wife. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been in the entrepreneurship industry. I have not made billions yet, but it's been quite a journey of learning. And so why I am doing this, or why I started this, is because I realized there are so many people who do not know the power of visibility, yeah, and even if it's visibility online, and especially right now, the world is moving digital. Okay, so the traditional brick and mortar is not a thank you, Fannis, is phasing out. You know, it's being phased out. Okay, and so that is why I do this. I thought, because I've been in this probably full-time digital marketing for the last at least 7 years. So I do not know everything, but for the little that I know, I choose to share with you and empower you people that we can position ourselves, serve other businesses, and make money while at it, to silie economy sana. So basically that's me. Now, before we jump, so this, let's quickly move to the presentation. And the reason I chose this presentation is because even in the previous webinars, many people have told me, hey, Sylvia, how is my LinkedIn? Why is my LinkedIn not working for me? How do I optimize my LinkedIn? So these are some of the questions that I'll be asking. And usually when I come up with these topics, it's because from my interactions with some of you and most of you, I realize there's a need to understand, or there's a gap that people don't really know, especially for this one, for LinkedIn. You don't know, it's a gold mine. So, and if it is a gold mine, then how do you use the platform? Okay, how do you leverage the platform? So that is why. Are we together up to there? Please talk to me, my people. Are we together? Perfect. Thank you. So let's dive right in. I think this one I've already touched on this. Anyway, so today, by the end of this 1 hour, 8:30, you will see what's keeping your profile from attracting the right clients, opportunities, or partners. Okay, so why LinkedIn is a gold mine for both professionals and founders, and really any business person who needs to grow their business. Okay, because I believe the reason we are on LinkedIn is mostly to connect with people, and not just to connect, kusalimiana, hi. No, we have a goal. Each of us, we have a goal, and basically that's why LinkedIn is not considered as Instagram or TikTok. There's a way. LinkedIn is very more professional. Maybe right now it's changing a bit, but the main reason for LinkedIn, the platform, is for business connections. So how, that's why it's a gold mine. Now let me tell you why. I was doing this research and I realized it's a billion, yani 1 billion members are active users on LinkedIn. Yeah, let that sink in. 1 billion users. I don't know to go ngapi kwa world, but 1 billion active users. Honestly, even if you just get 10 clients out of 1 billion, see, it's possible. See, it's possible. Out of the 1 billion, whatever career you're in, whether you're an accountant, whether you're a HR person, you have an option to interact with 1 billion people. Okay, like it's a platform with 1 billion people. So how do you make sure some of your target audience have eyes on you on LinkedIn out of the 1 billion? Yeah. Then 4 out of 5 people on LinkedIn are decision makers. Let that sink in as well. 4 out of 5 people. Your research, I don't know, I didn't back it up, but yes, even if it's 3 out of 5, that's over 75% of people there are decision makers. And those are the people we need to be connecting with. Yeah. So by decision makers, I mean they are either founders, they are CEOs, they are presidents, vice presidents, they are general managers. Yani, their roles are decision making, meaning if you pitch either of them, it is very difficult to hear, oh, let me consult. Probably they'll just be consulting their partner or the vice president, excuse me, or their co-founder. But you rarely would you find, you won't find, like for me, when I was starting out, I started out as a freelancer. So if you reached out to me, I would not really be in a position to make a decision of, hey, Sylvia, I'd like, will you buy these services from me? I would not have been the right person, okay? But now you have decision makers on LinkedIn. That is why it is a gold mine. So are we together up to there before I continue? Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, so for professionals, you can package your 15 to 20 years of expertise into consulting. Actually, these 3 things are what I actually recommend to professionals who have years of expertise. Go into service-based business, because service-based businesses, thank you, Nasim. Oh, Nasim has left. Someone has given me a thumbs up. So you'd find that that if you have 10 plus years of experience, I wouldn't recommend starting a product business, an e-commerce business, because number 1, it is capital intensive, okay? And then number 2, you already have something you can offer, your experience, your expertise. If you've been a HR, if you've been an accountant, you have your expertise. So you already have something to offer. You just need to figure out, how do I monetize this? So what I usually recommend to my clients or professionals is to consider doing a service business, okay? So a service business, number 1, you won't need a lot of setup costs. Honestly, it is negligible. You won't need crazy amount of money to set up your service business. In fact, the thing that might cost you is now the brand positioning, okay? After that, your clients should be able to pay for any marketing expenses. One client should be able to take care of your marketing expenses, you see? And with the product business, there are a lot of moving parts that service businesses don't have, okay? So you can jump into consulting, you can do coaching, or any service-based business, okay? Like if you're an accountant, you can consult, or you can do done-for-you services, like bookkeeping, that's a service, yeah? So I hope you see why you should do that. Also, why LinkedIn, it's best for business to business, B2B, okay? It's not, of course it has B2C, but LinkedIn is I think a bigger percentage, actually I believe a bigger percentage is business to business. So if you're on LinkedIn and this is me, Sylvia, I offer brand positioning services, I do consulting. It's easier for me to interact with Grace, a virtual assistant who needs, so it is one business speaking to another business, so B2B. And that is why LinkedIn is a gold mine, because you won't even need to go to TikTok. You won't need all this drama, yeah? So my hope is that by the end of this session, you will really look at LinkedIn differently. Figure out a way, how can I best optimize this platform. Yeah. And I'll be showing you social proof in a few minutes so that you understand what I mean. Okay. Then for founders, if you're already a founder, okay, so this is for professionals who are transitioning. Yeah. You're probably still working, but you need to transition. Yeah. Start with LinkedIn. Okay. Then for founders who already have a business, you can use LinkedIn as a direct lead generator and credibility booster. Same thing. Founders connect with founders, with CEOs, with whatever. So it's perfect for those two categories. Okay. Now let me tell you about the costly mistakes holding you back. I hope that's the correct slide. So the mystery headline. I don't know if you guys know the mystery headline. It is consultant founder. But clients still ask, what do you actually do? Because if I find your LinkedIn profile has, yeah, I'm a founder, I'm a consultant, I still don't know what exactly you're doing, what line of consultancy you're in. No. So it is very vague. Then the blue wave banner. Let me first ask, let me just drop this question. Do you know the blue wave banner on LinkedIn? Just to make sure we are together. Someone can unmute and tell me what the blue wave banner is on LinkedIn. Somebody.
Is it a badge? The blue badge.
Sorry?
The blue badge.
The blue badge.
Yeah, the verified one.
Oh, the badge. No. No, we won't even go there. No, it's the banner. The banner. Do you guys know what it means when it's just blue?
Is it the one where you're open to work?
No. Okay. I don't know if any one of you here can volunteer their LinkedIn profile. We looked at it. Anyone? So I will be showing you what the blue wave banner is. But having that blue wave banner, it is just a blank banner that is costing you. And I will tell you why it's costing you a lot of missed opportunities. Then your about section, if it reads like a CV or a job history, identify yourself as I'm going along. If your CV is, if your about section is reading, first of all, let me first see by a show of hands, how many have LinkedIn profiles? Even if they are not active, how many have LinkedIn profiles? Perfect. So I don't know if that was all of you. Okay. Perfect. Job has it. Perfect. All right. So I'm talking to the right squad. Higher. So if you're about section, as I'm going along, try and see how your LinkedIn is. Audit yourself as we proceed. Higher. Fanny's, I'm a volunteer. Wacha tuone kama ako na blue banner. Fanny's hana blue banner. So usually, Fanny's, okay. I've already spotted somewhere something that is costing Fanny's, but we'll get to that. So Fanny's, thank you for volunteering. You guys, can you see Fanny says Nini? Perfect. All right. So Fanny's has, you see this part where, I don't know if you guys can see my cursor. I hope you can see how I'm moving my cursor, where she's written visualization and reports. Yeah. That is, she has put something on this banner, but usually the natural LinkedIn, if you join LinkedIn, it's usually a blue banner, which I'll be showing you about. Now, Fanny's has done something. She has put something there. So it is just not blank, okay? But I will tell you why her banner is not going to convert me in a short while, okay? Let's first go back to the mistakes. So your about section, I hope it's not reading like a job history. Then no proof, no client results, no testimonials, no case studies. Now, something I ask my clients is this. I believe in your lifetime of work, by the time you're 40, you have at least 10 or 15 plus years of experience under your belt. So I ask, you must have interacted with people. They must have known this is what you do. They must know you provide accountants. accountant services, accountant, that one, or you are a HR. So you must have interacted with these people. Have they at least given you anything, a testimonial? So 15 years, you can't cause a one person who said, oh, Grace, I love your services. Thank you for this. You helped me move from this to this. Eric or Fantas, if you look in your life, professional life, you will realize there are people who you have served. Somehow you have served, and you can get a testimonial from them. So why is it not showing on your LinkedIn profile? And social proof is so critical. In fact, it is one of the highest converting things that you should not overlook. Okay, we are still on mistakes, sounding like everyone else. If you sound like everyone else, honestly, if you're saying you're a co-founder or accountant or HR professional, you sound like everyone else. Honestly, there's nothing differentiating you. Let's move on. I think you've identified some of the mistakes if you have them. Then, so what works instead? The what, okay? So first, you need, let me just make sure I'm on the right slide. Okay. So what works instead? Clarity. Your offer and audience should be obvious in 3 seconds. Now, audit yourself. Remember, I'm telling you to audit yourself. Let's go back to Fanny's. Fanny's the volunteer. Here we go. So what would you guys say? Is her offer clear? She says she's a data analyst. She's a researcher, Python expert, very qualified, Fanny's. SQL, even if you don't have do it sounds tech to me, you know? And she says, helping organizations make data-driven decisions. Now, guys, from what I've told you, is her offer clear? You can unmute and tell me, do you think Fanny's offer is clear? It is. Carol says it is. Esther says it is. Why? Fanta says it is. Why? Hakuna mtu anajibu hiyo? Okay. Somebody. Why would you say her offer is clear?
Okay, I think based on his skills, you can be rest assured that he will offer best results.
Okay. Thank you, Fantas. All right. Once again, we shall come back to Fanny's and I will give you an answer. Then, credibility, your background framed as authority, not just tasks. Now, will you say, Fanny's, I have your permission to fully critique your profile, isn't it? Fanny's, do I have your permission?
Yeah, sure, you can do it.
No catching feelings, isn't it?
Yes.
Perfect. So, Fanny's, we shall come back to you. And by the time of this. So, not just tasks, then branding, a banner and visuals that position you as premium. Okay. Then proof. Remember, I told you about proof, showcasing case studies, testimonials, client wins. Okay. Acha tuangalie Fanny's. Aya, akona about her section. Haya, Fanny's does not have case studies. Okay. Now, let's proceed. Now, let's look at the transformations. We look at what it means to have the correct banner. Now, from here, we can be able to audit Fanny's without much trouble. So, number one, before and after transformation is a generic headline. Ask yourself, does Fanny's have a generic headline? Also, is your LinkedIn profile having a generic headline? Ask yourself that. Does it have any branding? Does it have a resume style written about me section? The result is you're going to be invisible, automatic, you're invisible. Now, a transformation is You have a branded profile, which I'll be showing you, a clear offer, which I'll be showing you, social proof, which I'll be showing you, and the results are leads and conversions in weeks, if not months, in months, if not weeks, okay, or days even, yeah? So this is a transformation we are looking for, okay? Now, let's move to this. Before that, let me show you a few transformations so that you understand what I mean exactly. Now, let's look at Grace. Grace, let's start with Grace. Grace is here. Let's start with hers. Grace Kimani. So can you guys see my perfect? I think you can. From my laptop, I can see. Can you guys see my screen? Perfect. So Grace is she's going to still be the star of this webinar. So this was Grace's before profile. Now, you see here, she had written Grace Kimani. And something here is hidden, something admin tasks or daily. It was not even clear. If I land on her profile, it's not clear to me because some words are hidden. So this already shows this banner is not optimized, okay? Then at least she had said a few things about inbox management, etc, etc. But look at her profile after, yeah? Grace Kimani has a logo, which means that is her brand and she knows what she's doing and she's presented herself out of the many people who do not even have a logo, okay? So there goes her logo. Then she says she has a clear offer. We'll go back to Fanny's and see if she has a clear offer. So Grace has a clear offer. Virtual assistant. For who? She even lists the people she's serving. NGOs, founders, and consultants. And then here, there's a CTA. CTA means call to action. After I've seen your banner, after I've seen, oh, you're a virtual assistant and I'm a founder and I need help. My inbox is in chaos. Oh, okay. How do I contact Grace? She says, book a call. And I'll probably either book a call or DM her, or it should work like a funnel. If she says book a call, she should be able to tell me, hey, this is where you'll book a call with me or DM me. So there's a CTA. Then look at her profile picture. Is it on brand? Actually, Grace's brand kit or brand colors are the purple and the peach. Is it in peach? What do you call it? It's not peach. What do you call it? Cream. Let's call it cream. So you see, her photo is also on brand. If you look at her background, the background, you'll find that it's on brand, okay? Then, what does she say here? Virtual assistant for founders, NGOs, and busy professionals, okay? So if you're a busy professional, you don't have time to do, you're probably running your business on the side and you need help, Grace is there to sort you out, to sort your social media marketing. People are commenting, asking for questions about your services. She's able to answer that for you, okay? And then now she drops in the 7+ years in experience in program coordination. That communicates experience, okay? That is one of the profiles. Are we together up to there? Have I lost either of you? Please talk to me, my people. Are we together up to there? Perfect. Thank you. Let's look at another example. Let's look at Anthony's. Now, this is where I was talking about the blue banner. This is the blue banner. It is, okay, is it blue or gray? But Kitambo, it used to be blue, by the way. Isn't it when LinkedIn was starting? I think it was blue. They keep changing it. So this is how, when you join LinkedIn, it looks, okay? It is blank. And when we started with Anthony, this Yanni, he didn't have a LinkedIn profile. That was this year. He didn't have a LinkedIn profile, meaning he had 0 connections. So by the time we were even taking this screenshot, he had 159 connections, okay? So when I come here, I'm like, hey, what does Anthony do? Tarara. Because this is the first thing you see when you land on a profile, okay? In fact, by the time you come here, founder at Toreva, helping GSM contractors, you should have already caught my attention with your banner. Now, let's look at the transformation. So Joseph designed this. Does it catch your eye? Tell me, does it catch your eye? And does it tell you exactly what Anthony is about? Answer me, answer me, answer me. Does it? Perfect. So Anthony helps GSM contractors. What happens now if you're not a GSM contractor? You're automatically out of his target audience. Yeah. If you are a digital marketer like me, I know Anthony will not help me. If you're an accountant, Anthony will not help me. If I am a contractor, Anthony will help me. So that's the beauty about having a clear offer, knowing your target audience, because you shouldn't be speaking to everyone, okay? So your target audience allows you to sieve out, yeah? It allows you to sieve out the people you do not want to work with. And it narrows you down to the people you should be working with, okay? Let's go back to Anthony. Then it says he helps GSM contractors design and optimize telecom sites worldwide. Meaning Anthony can work from home. This is a service business. He can get a contractor from Italy, someone from the UK, someone from London, and he can do the design and optimize telecom sites, okay? Then this line here, yeah, he's the founder of Forever Limited, but then he also writes who he's helping and how, okay? So he says, so this line should always be supporting your offer that is on your banner, okay? And remember, this is his logo you remember Grace had a logo, Grace Kimani had a logo. Now also Anthony has a logo of his company, okay? This gives so much credibility to the people who are going to be interacting with you. So here, this line, helping GSM contractors with site design and drafting solutions. Honestly, if I came here and I'm a contractor and need help and I needed help, Anthony would be the first person I would contact. Now, imagine if other contractors were like this. Who would you choose? If there was a contractor, James, like this, and then there was Anthony presenting himself like this, who will you choose? Who will you choose? Honestly, without bias, who will you choose to work with?
Kashiru.
Anthony. Perfect. Higher. Cindy, have we agreed or up to there? Am it's just Grace who is agreeing? We have all agreed. Okay. Then let's go to another transformation so that by the time we are done with this, you know what to do. Okay. So we have, let's go to Maggie's. Now, this was Maggie before. In fact, what I didn't even show you, maybe I can just quickly, thank you, Carol. What I didn't show you quickly was before we moved from Anthony. Let me show you Anthony. Anthony, remember he started with zero new LinkedIn profile. That was this year. I don't know a few months ago. Now look, he has 223 connections, okay? See, that's how you build. It is a seed that you plant day by day by day. Now, let's go to Maggie. So Maggie, her profile, of course, now for Maggie, I would give her this. She has a logo, Maggie Mara. She has a logo, but she also has her company, Centrimo. She runs a logistics company, okay? Then this is how she listed herself: supply chain coordinator, export. Okay, you get to understand the kind of work that she does. But now look at this transformation. It is so clear. Tired of supplier drama and delayed deliveries, helping DTC and e-commerce brands save 20%. Now, if you're an e-commerce brand and you have this logistical chaos, your suppliers are letting you down, and then Maggie is here telling you, you're touching on my pain points. Yeah, delayed deliveries. My customers are complaining. Maggie sorts you out. And guess what? She also saves you at least 20% on procurement and fulfillment. See, she has already sold you the solution. She has sold you her value. Okay. And this line down here should always be supporting your banner. Okay. It should always be supporting your banner. Don't write something that is completely off from the offer that you have. Okay. Excuse me. So if we read Maggie's, she's a founder at Centrimo. And then she says, helping BTC and e-commerce brands reduce costs by 20%. Which business does not want their costs reduced? Especially e-commerce business. If you tell me you'll reduce my subscription cost today and run all the softwares that I use in my digital marketing, I'll be one happy person, okay? How does she do it? With lean procurement and fulfillment systems. This is so clear that someone comes here, if I don't run an e-commerce business, why would I be contacting Maggie? I wouldn't be. But if I run an e-commerce business, she's the person, she's speaking directly to me, and she'll be the first person I call or DM. Yeah? Are we clear up to there? Are you seeing the differences? We are clear? Perfect. Thank you very much. Then let's look at the last one. Just the last one, so you get you fully now understand the whole thing. Just this one, this last one. Richard. So remember Richard had the plain banner and a photo. Now, remember this photo when on LinkedIn, we also guide you on photo, what do you call it? Photo consultation, image consultation. So we need you smiling. We need you to look approachable. So if you do not have an approachable photo, take one, and you can just use your phone. You don't even need a professional photographer. Just simplify your life. Just tell someone, your child, your wife, your spouse, your husband, akupige tu picture when you're smiling. That's all. And that we can use that and give it your own brand, your brand colors, okay? So Richard has a company called Rich Edge Solutions. So we designed this banner for him, okay? Now this banner has a clear offer. He helps SaaS, media, and service brands only. He does not serve e-commerce businesses. He does not serve, no. These are the people he serves, okay? And he helps them build client relationships that scale revenue. He's an account manager, and an account manager helps with client retention, because once you get a client, you realize in business, this is one of the key things that you need. You need a returning client, a client on retainer. So that's the solution Richard offers, okay? Then come here. I told you your line, this line, what do you call it? Maybe, I don't know what you'd call that line. Bio tagline, your tagline, yes. So it should always be supporting your LinkedIn banner. And you see, these are Richard's brand colors, okay? You will not find us designing something with purple. No, these are his brand guidelines, and that is what we used. See his photo, compare photo upper. See, doesn't he look warm? He's smiling. And then his photo is on brand. It has the gold, the yellow thing, yellow color, part of his brand colors. And then this tagline supports the banner. It says, I scale revenue, retention, and relationships. Very clear. Already, even by the time you're done with this part, okay, by the time you're done with this part, this banner has already told you exactly what Richard is about. Compared to me coming here blank. I have to look, hey, what does Richard do? It's not even clear what Richard does here, you see. So that is how you optimize your LinkedIn profile, okay? So that is just on the banner. Now, the About Us section is another story. About Me section is another story. Aka kitu ni kama kananisumbua. So, now let's look at the About section. Let's look at Fanis, where are you? Here you are. Now, let's go back here. So I will ask you the question again. I need to make sure you guys have understood. If we look at Fanis, does she have a clear offer on her banner? Now you have a more informed answer to give me. Please give me an answer. Does Fanis have an informed banner? I mean, a clear offer? No. Good, huh? You're good students. Because Fanis, when I come here and see visualization and reports, you've lost me. My dear Fanis, I don't even know what that is about. But I'll give you 2 marks out of 10 for putting something. It's not blank. but it does not speak to me. It does not work when I'm sleeping, you know. Then let's move here to this, the tagline. So is the tagline clear? From what we've just gone through, how is the tagline? Rate it, rate it, rate it. Aha. Kwani ni watu watatu tu wana participate? Aha. At least. I have 34 people on this webinar. Come on, guys. All right, that's correct. Now, for funnies, I wouldn't advise you to have this data analyst, researcher, Python expert. Yes, you are all these, but I need to know how are you going to help me with your data analysis, with your Python SQL, yeah? And you see, when you use SQL, that's a technical term that only you understand, or many or other data analysts understand. Mimi, I would not understand, okay? Then I like that you've said here, helping organizations make data-driven decisions. I'm happy that you've used this. However, this can be further optimized. Tell me, who are you helping? Which organization? Tell me which organization, because organization is so broad. It is so vague, okay? Which organization? Is it NGOs? Is it e-commerce? Is it only service-based business? Okay? I don't even know. Data analyst, I don't know if, would an agency like ours need you as a data analyst? Maybe you can tell me. Then make data-driven decisions. This is it's a good benefit that you're selling me, but you can tell me what kind of data. Yani, speak to me a language that I can understand. Because you see, fun is you're not selling to fellow analysts. Because if you're speaking to a fellow analyst, absolutely they will understand Python, they will understand SQL. But your target audience do not understand this. And until you bring it, you make it palatable, that they understand, oh, so this is what you mean. Okay, I think I need that in my business, okay? But if I come here and see SQL, I probably need it, but I won't know I need it. So always remember to speak to your target audience. You're the expert, yeah? But you're not speaking to a fellow expert. Your target audience, wako probably zero, okay? So that's how you would optimize. Now, I'll quickly come up to I'll come up here. Are we together up to there? Are we together? Are we clear up to there before I continue? Okay. So, the about, this is also a very critical area. Remember, your LinkedIn is the now, you know, the current CV, 2025. If I need to know all about you, I will come here. I will come to your LinkedIn profile. Right now, don't send CVs, resumes, especially if you're positioning yourself as a consultant. I will not go anywhere else. I won't ask you, give me your portfolio. No, this is where I land. So if your LinkedIn is not giving me enough information or closing me, it's like a sales page. You need to close me with your LinkedIn profile. And clients everywhere are, because the world is moving digital, this is your digital platform that you can showcase your skills and your expertise, okay? Now, the About Us section, the minute I just see, I am a data analyst, I am hire. I come here, just a quick scan. I have handled a number of projects. I can, I can successfully lead. I approach, I prioritize, I work. Tuendele. I thrive in teamwork. Turuke, I strive now. Professional skills. Yeah? These eyes, it means you're just talking about yourself. Janice is just talking about herself. I do this, I am a team player, I work under pressure. I. Drop the I. This about section is not about you. It is about your target client, okay? Let me give you an example of what I mean. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Let's look at Joseph's. Allow me to use, in fact, I wanted to use mine, but let's look at Joseph's. So first of all, Joseph is on brand. Ukweli ama si ukweli? Is he on brand? First of all, the banner. Does it speak to you? Does it catch your eye? Perfect. Now, let's look at what he does. He says he will build your personal and company brand. Let me tell you, Joseph does a lot of things. His background, he can design logos, he can design social media posts, he can design websites, he's a creative director. But let me tell you, you will not see that listed here. Are you seeing it listed here? No. It is not listed there. But what he'll tell you is he will build your company brand. And he tells you first impressions happen faster than you can blink. Make your brand count. Okay? So you know he's all about the brand. Now, if he's about building your company brand and personal brand, now let me tell you, that's why he will use that logo, those logo skills. That's where he will use those design skills. That's where he'll use his creative skills, but they're not written here. Okay? Now, here he lists social proof. He says 13 plus years experience. He has worked on over 5,000 plus projects. He has dealt with over 2,000 plus clients, okay? Since he started graphic design, okay? Wouldn't you trust him? You know? And if you want his designs, he has a portfolio, a whole portfolio on Behance, behance.com. That's where designers, but then if you're an aspiring designer, please have your portfolio on behance.com, eh? So, then there's a call to action, DM to work with me. So it's very clear. If I want to work with Joseph, I DM him. I am not calling him. I am DMing him, sending him a message, and I tell him, hey, Joseph, can we work with you? Okay? Can I work with you? Very clear. Then, then these supports. Remember, I told you this should support this tagline. So he says he's the co-founder of Boxless AI. Fine. But he helps professionals and founders stand out online through personal branding and LinkedIn design. Okay? Higher. Now let's look at this about us section. Remember Eli Afanis? Remember it. It had a lot of I. Now let's look at Joseph's. Joseph starts with what? You are. Okay? So when you're speaking to your target clients, don't make it about yourself. Please. Use it in a subtle way, but 70% of the communication should be to your target client. He says, your LinkedIn profile is not a dating app. Most of them, already he's speaking to someone else and he's not talking about himself. He says most of them look like one random selfie, vague headline, and a desperate hope someone swipes right. I mean, connects. Humor. Be personable, okay? Then he says, first impressions only happen in milliseconds. And those milliseconds happen here, hapa. That's your millisecond to capture me and see if I can interact with you. If your brand doesn't scream, I know my stuff, it whispers, scroll past me. That's where I come in. So, mana the first I, your I imekuja hapo. Your funnies ilikuwa na I, tutazicount, okay? Then, with 13 plus years of experience, his 2,000 plus clients. So all this is social proof, okay? All this is social proof. Then, and he tells you how he does it. Then now he brings the second, what I actually do, minus the jargon. See? Remember, Nani had jargon, SQL? So what he says is I design LinkedIn profiles that stop the scroll and start conversations. I build bold brands, identities that look expensive without you needing a trust fund. See? He's still speaking to you and talking about the solutions he's going to give you, okay? He also says, create consistent brand presence so you don't look like 3 different people across LinkedIn, your website, and your business card that you printed in 2014. So, hapo unakumbuka, my business card. And nowadays, even it's e-business cards, you know? It's not, rarely do people print business cards anymore, okay? And then he says, I build brands that say, hire me before you even open your mouth. Drop me a DM to work together. Let's make not my brand, your brand unforgettable. Now, have you guys spotted the difference between the about me section, yeah, and Joseph and funnies? So funnies, have you seen what you need to change? Drop the eyes, minimize them to 20%. 80% should always be about the person you're targeting. Good, guys. If you are together up to there, I hope you're auditing. Now, there's a section that my time is almost up. But there's a section I want you guys to know about, a section where now you can put your social proof. Okay, so this is called the featured section. Okay, most of aya, ngoja turudi hapa kwa Janice, my friend, where are you today? It is you, but I know you will benefit a lot. Yeah, so Fanny's akona featured sections. Sijui kama mmeona, featured akuna. But Fanny's, I'll give you this. I've noticed here in your experiences, you've listed what you've done. That is a plus. That one I'll give you 100%. Hii kusema how you did 20 by 20%, you deliver timelines. That data is so critical. Okay, so keep it up on that. Now, Fanny's does not have, she has not used this LinkedIn very well because she has not made use of the featured section. Now, this is a featured section. Whatever you post, come and feature it here. Okay. Now, if you look at Joseph's featured section, guess what? It talks about his work. You know, social proof. This is a company he did a rebrand for. These are some of the things that he's a post or the work that he has done for clients, some of the designs that he has done, and some I'm not even seeing here, like the one for Centrimo, for Richard. Yeah. So this is where you make Yani, because so that's when you land here, you can tell this is what Joseph has done for this client, and I would also want the same. So this is where you put your social proof. So never waste this featured section in your optimization. Okay. Basically, that's it. The most critical thing as I wrap up is your banner. Make sure it's on brand. Whatever colors you've chosen for your brand, make sure it's on brand. Number 2, watch out for the tagline. Number 3, make sure your offer is clear. Number 4, your about section should talk more to your target audience. Number 5, the featured section. Okay, the rest here is not really all that. Rarely do people get there, but capture someone from here such that your sales page closes. So by the time someone finishes reading here, sees Joseph has social proof, yeah, they're already DMing him. Yeah. Now, I believe I am done with the main places of your LinkedIn optimization. Let me just go back to, sorry. Let me just go back to this. So I've shown you social proof. Now, the reason that you came here, yeah, clearly the cliffhanger. You've now seen how an optimized profile looks like, the mistakes that are keeping you invisible, and what you need to change, right? But before that, I was to show you in I think 5 minutes how LinkedIn has been part of my client acquisition, how it has gotten me clients. Okay, now let me tell you even the most recent way I've gotten clients today. Today Grace saw a post. Grace Kimani, you guys, if you know Grace Kimani, she's been one of the best students who has been taking every lesson and actualizing it. So today Grace Kimani sends me a post. She's a professional who has been struggling with the positioning themselves or just lost. And then he's like, Sylvia, try and help this guy. So I went to LinkedIn. His comment section was flooded. I think he couldn't even comment. I don't know why. And so I tagged him on a post and he responded. Now, from that post just today, I've not even checked, but I've gotten 2 leads. Actually 3. 3 people followed me. 1 person sent me a message. In fact, let me just read it to you. Just that's how powerful LinkedIn is. Okay. Before I show you the others. So let me just read to you how he reached out to me. He says, I have seen you write to this said person and I'd like a discussion with you. I am specialized, but also a special case. Maybe I'll explain when we talk. Let me know how. Thanks. Now, that is a person who we'll get into my discovery call, and we'll start having conversations of how I can be of assistance. Then I've seen there are people who have followed me just from that post, okay? And those are people, they will keep seeing my content. Maybe they're like, okay, let me just, then I post something like, okay, now it's time. Let me DM Sylvia or let me reach out to her, okay? That's how powerful LinkedIn is. Now, let me show you other ways that I've gotten. Let me just show you quickly. How many minutes? Oh, 7 minutes. Okay. Higher. So these are examples. I just don't want to tell you I've gotten clients. Now, here's an example. This is this person who said, hello, Sylvia, thank you for reaching out. I need your help. Please call me on this number. They dropped me their number and said, thank you, okay? Now, let me tell you what this reaching out meant, yeah? So this person came to my profile, okay? Came to my profile. When we talked with her, that is what she said, okay? She came to my profile, to my LinkedIn profile, and she saw I was talking about, then it was something different, but I'm still speaking to professionals over 40, and I'm still helping them launch their brand in 60 days. So she said, she saw this part, and she was like, let me read more. And then she saw, I help professionals. She's a professional, very experienced, and she's 60 years. So already, for professionals over 40, she has already identified herself. There, I've already spoken to her, okay? Because she's 60, or she just turned 60. And then she says, over 40 launch profitable personal brands online, okay? This wasn't here when she was contacting me. This part, I just optimized it a few days ago. So she saw that and she was like, Sylvia gets me. Then she comes here and then she reads, resumes are dead. They won't get you clients, freedom, or so she reads my about us. Remember the you are. Can you see it? Very minimal. I have my social proof. I also say I'm the co-founder, so I know what it means to run a business. Then you. 80% is about the you. Anyway, she saw this and she was like, and what I did is I was sending connections. Okay. So that's how she says I reached out to her. I didn't even send her any message. Did I send her any message? No, I didn't. I just sent her a connection. You see how you say, here, connect. That's what I did. When I connected with her, she landed on my profile. All this when I'm not even on LinkedIn. Landed on my profile, saw all this, contacted me and dropped me her number. Now, guys, are you seeing how powerful LinkedIn is? Up to there. Are we seeing the opportunities that lie on LinkedIn? Munaona? Higher. Let's proceed. That is how she contacted me. Then there's this one. Hey, Sylvia, it's good you connected online. Perhaps you can connect offline over coffee. What you do sounds intriguing and creative. I have a super busy week. So this one, I had just connected with her, and I think I sent her, this person, a message. She offered we do a coffee. Hey, I've not even responded to her. Anyway, then there's this other one. He says, hi, Sylvia, lovely to meet you. Nice to learn about Boxless AI. Sounds interesting. I think it'd be great to have an in-person chat. You see? These are people I just sent connections to. Now, known as August. We're not talking about this month. And I just said, hey, something about, I wasn't even selling. With LinkedIn, don't start selling things. Just send a connection and say it was nice connecting. This is what I do. Tell me about you, what you do. And this is what she said immediately. Now, when you connect with a founder or someone or one of your target audiences, the first thing they'll do, this person went to my LinkedIn, okay? Went to now, this was a LinkedIn message I had sent, just connected with them. And then they went to my profile. And then they're like, okay, yeah, Sylvia she's my tribe. Sent me this message. Then this one was from a post I shared. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. Or was it the other day? I don't even remember. This is August, but it was recent, a few days ago. This person sent me a message and said, hey, let's catch up. I DM'd this person. We are in conversation. Now, this one was in 2021. Let me tell you why it still lands here. It's because this person is still my client to this day. And this, if you've attended my other webinars, you know, this is one of my longest standing clients. What I had done, remember the social proof, a testimonial I shared. That's why it's important to share your the projects you're working on or what someone said nice about you working with them. So I just shared, I had just done a project for a different client and I shared their testimonial. This guy sent me an email. And up to this day, I still work for them. In fact, it's now grown to be a bigger agency now, over 4 years now. And they give us the most amount of work and they pay well, okay? Higher. In fact, don't joke with the testimonial. What I'm telling you is don't joke with the testimonial. It can be so life-changing, yeah? In fact, this one client has held us when, you know, when you are freelancing, or there is always a feast and famine. This client has been very consistent, you know, in supporting us and our ventures, etc. Then there's also this one. This one just looked at my profile and said, hey, Sylvia, we have a job opening for a cold email copywriter, etc. Check it out, okay? Then there's this one, Sylvia, you're such a vibe. Drop your telephone, we chat on phone. Need to know more about, here she meant about Boxless AI. Now, all these, I think they're the most recent. It's not even, I think that is the only one that I've shown you that is very nini, that is very kitambo, okay? I would have put here, I couldn't tell you the number of clients I've gotten through LinkedIn. And that the leads that we've had conversations about, some have converted, some have not. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. Okay. So up to there, are you convinced that LinkedIn is a powerful platform? Are you convinced and see why you need to take advantage? Please do, my people. Please do. It will change your life. And what I keep saying is that you don't need many clients. You sometimes just need two clients who sort you out in a very nice way. And where do you get them? From LinkedIn. Thank you, guys. So please take advantage of LinkedIn. Okay. Has that been helpful to you? Has it changed how you look at LinkedIn? Has it made you, thank you, has it made you feel like now I need to do something about it? I need to optimize my LinkedIn profile? Okay, good. So in ending there, my time is up. Allow me to just extend with 5 minutes for Q&A. Is that okay? Okay. Okay, great. So as I finish, I would just like to say thank you very much for giving me your time. I hope it's been as valuable as it should be. And so if you're not aware, we are launching our first cohort of the AI Masterclass. Now, the reason why we thought of doing these monthly masterclasses is because when you come to us, when you come to Boxless AI, when you come to Sylvia or to Joseph, number one, the first thing I'll do is I'll charge you for what do you call it? For having, yeah, all right. John has a question. I'll come to that in just a bit. So when you come to me, I will first charge you for, okay, please mute. I will first charge you for getting you the clear offer, okay? Figuring out what are the most in-demand skills based on your profession and industry, okay? I won't just tell you, go offer these services because you're an accountant, position yourself as an accountant. No, I will do a deep dive, see how best can we leverage you? How can we best position you for the market? Remember, you need to also position yourself based on the market, because there are some things that right now are not on demand. And if you position yourself like that, you'll just be wasting your time. So for that, I will charge you 15,000 bob. Logo design and brand kit, I will charge you like about 20K. You come for LinkedIn optimization, I will charge you 15K. Now, August, itafika 20K. By December, I'll charge you 30K for LinkedIn optimization. See? Then I will charge you for website design, which is beginning 45,000 bob from a one page. So when you look at all that, it comes to at least not less than 140,000. That is what we charge our clients who say, I want a fully done for you brand setup. Okay? And we do that for you. Then we realized not many people have 140,000 bob. Okay, so what can we do? How can we still help these people who don't have enough money to pay us to do all this brand positioning for them? Okay, and that is why now we created the 3-day masterclass. It's only 2,500 shillings. Come learn. I will show you step by step by step, everything, including the design. You see that logo there that Grace had or Richard had, we will design it. I will show you how to use AI tools. We design. You talk when you, after the 3 days, you will have your logo, you will have your banner, LinkedIn banner, you'll have your optimized LinkedIn profile, okay? And you'll not have parted with 140,000. You'll only have parted with 2,500 bob. So if that is not the offer of the year, I do not know how else I can help you. Yeah. Anyway, so join the masterclass. It's the first cohort. You're lucky. Probably the prices will go up. But for now, first cohort, sign up. It's September 8th to 10th. Okay, Monday to Wednesday. I take you step by step by step, especially for those who do not have money to do this. And I'll show you how to leverage AI. And also one thing you need to notice is, right now you can run a fully fledged business as a solo founder using AI. And that is what I'll be teaching you. I don't know if by next year, January, I will be charging 1 million. But Sai, because it is 2,000 bob, please join. Please make, Yani, my heart is out for you guys. You know, please take advantage of these opportunities because time is moving fast. Leverage technology, leverage AI, so that AI is not something that other people are using to make to get rich. Okay, so that is it. Thank you so much, guys.